Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. It is Friday. How are you all today? If you're part of Guidance 311 group, I did put the weekly reading in there, so that is there for you all. So I'm really, really excited about being here with you today because it's Friday. For those of you that didn't take a look at my posts yesterday, I did do a pick a card for the solar eclipse that we're going to have tomorrow. So that solar eclipse uh, reveal will be tomorrow. So look for that. Wait for that. So really excited about that. So what else? Lots going on. If you watched my video yesterday, you know there's lots going on. Good morning, Thomas. Welcome, Thomas. So if you didn't get a chance to watch our consciousness conversation yesterday, please take a look at that. That went really, really well. It was very impromptu. We were late, so please grab it on the replay if you haven't done so. And I've also posted it on my YouTube channel for those of you who do follow me on YouTube. So good morning, Charlena. So very, very excited to be here with you today. In my description box, you can download the Spaces by Wix app and then use the link to get to my app so that you can download that to your screen and very easily get in connection with me for all of your needs, whether it's a reading to touch base or whether it's some healing. And then the classes that are coming up, which will be in August and September. So a lot going on. But yeah, I was guided to be here today. So I'm really looking forward to that as cards already start falling out. So good morning, Sharon. Good morning. So I just wanted to check in. I know with this solar eclipse energy, there's a lot of changes that are going to be happening. There's going to be a lot of things shifting in a way that you start to receive. And, things moving out that you're really ready to be done with, and things showing up that you might feel are unexpected, but they're not. It's the universe's way of joining up the dots and letting you know that you're in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing. So, good morning, Jessica. I am good. Thank you. Hello, Jill. Hello. So today, really important to stand your ground. That you may have some people trying to knock you off your mojo, off your pedestal, off your vibrational frequency, off your passion. Off your conviction. I just feel like you've got some people around you that may be wanting to knock you down a peg or two because they're a little jealous. They're really not sure why you're having the life experience you're having. Like, why all of a sudden is everything going well for you? Why all of a sudden are you receiving, right? Why are you the one that's getting everything? And you've got people around you sometimes that, unfortunately, they love you when they can be the helper, right? When they can be the one feeling like they're being the hero in your story, or they're the one that are giving you whatever. And so sometimes we do have to put up that boundary. And I feel like that's what this card is saying. It's really about you standing your ground, really recognizing your magnificence, your role in the universe, your role in your own life, and know that you have everything you need to be a part of that role. And so anybody around you that's trying to knock you down, nope. And for some of you, you're standing your ground because you're coming into spiritual union. So if you didn't look at the May energy forecast on the YouTube channel for all the signs, please do that, because boy, did I not see those readings coming. It was all about people coming into your experience, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a family member, whether it is a new partnership, but it is going to be a spiritual union. So I feel like that's what the Stand Your Ground card is all about. It's about really making space in your life from the people that aren't being beneficial, so that these new people can come in, so that you can start receiving those relationships that are going to support you and love you for who you are. It's going to feel at a soul level like this is your match, whether it's a friendship, a reconnection with a family member who you might have fallen out with, or whether it's that new partner that you've been really trying to manifest for a while. But they're coming. So really, really important for you to choose wisely. Are you going to stay in that old story that doesn't serve you? Are you going to stay in that bad relationship that you've known for a very long time? It was time to move away from because they're not making the changes. They're not growing, but you've been doing the growing. And now you need to choose wisely. Do I stay in something that doesn't feel right? It's almost like a tight pair of shoes. They just don't quite fit. And I got to give them to Goodwill because somebody else can use them. Somebody else will enjoy them. And maybe that's what's going on, is your relationship isn't that the other person is a horrible person. You're just not a good fit, or you're not a good fit anymore. And that's okay. And that's okay. It's okay to stand your ground, stand in your power, and allow who is going to fit to come in. And it's all coming in divine timing, guys. It's all on its way. Your heart is opening up in a new experience, in a new way, with new situations, with new people. You've got to stand in your power and say, I'm ready for the new. And wherever the old is moving out, love them and let them go. Because sometimes when we hold on too tightly, we actually keep somebody from growing themselves, from being on their next step or going on their journey in a way that's going to be beneficial to them. And you don't ever want to hold anybody back. And sometimes you're holding yourself back because that stability, that foundation that this relationship has created in your life, like it feels like very scary to say, I'm going to make a change. But when you are making that change, that's the change that is needed, because it's time for you to come into the light, the love, the passion, the receiving. Some of you, it's about coming into connection with spirit in a way that you've never been in connection with spirit, with your higher self. For some of you, this spiritual union is going to be in connection with your higher self. Like you're going to be in connection with your higher self, unlike you've ever been in connection with your higher self before. So all of a sudden, you're getting all of this information and you don't know what to do with it. But you're being nudged and guided in a way that's taking you into the light, into what is for you, into the new. Yeah. Today, these energies, the solar eclipse energy that I feel like we're in the shadow of, not only that, but we're also in the pre-shadow of Mercury retrograde. So there is going to be a lot of kind of slingshotting you out of the old and into the new. And for some of you, that will feel very, very uncomfortable. But that's what these planetary alignments right now are doing, is they're shifting you. They're moving you. They really are. So for some of you in your shadow work, in your spiritual journey, you're being slingshotted. But for the majority of us, it's about us standing our ground, standing in our power, and really manifesting the resources and the opportunities and the people that are going to go forward with us in this new energy. Because where we've been, who's been with us in the past, like it doesn't fit anymore. It feels uncomfortable, right? We need to fit, and we don't fit anymore. And it's not, sometimes we just have to let people go with light and love. Sometimes we just have to understand they are where they are. They're in their trauma, they're in their drama, and they can't see their way out of it. But they're holding you back, they're pulling you down, they're weighing on you. They're keeping you from having the energy and the resources for you to move yourself forward in the way that you're being called to. And for some of you, you've done the modeling, you've done the showing, you've done the holding up, you've been there, the way shower in their light, you've been the light. And now it's time for them to take that ball and run with it. They either take the lessons and the modeling and they go, or they don't. But it's not on their choice is not on you. Their choice is their choice. All you can do in a situation that doesn't fit anymore is decide, am I going to stay and be uncomfortable? Or am I going to go and allow each person to grow in their own way? Oh, Thomas, I know what I'm saying is not easy. I absolutely know. I've been in this position more than once. He says it's tough to come to that decision to let people make their own decisions. Yeah, the choice is not on you. You have to make the choice that's right for you. And when you feel like someone maybe is in in addiction, in a financial crux, in an unstable situation, and you're going to be walking away from them, how do you do that? But if you have tried to help them over and over and over again, and they're not making any different choices, but they're expecting different results, you've got to maybe let them bump their nose, smack their face on that pavement when they fall. That might be the only thing that wakes them up. And it doesn't mean that at some point they won't come back around into your experience. But right now, it's not a good fit. It's not a good fit. It's an uncomfortable fit. And yes, this is a hard message. And yes, this is not what we want to hear. But what I'm telling you guys is you're going to open up your experience so that the right people can come in. They're right here waiting for you. Divine timing. They're here waiting for you. but you've got to let them in by making the hard choices. I know this is not an easy message. Yeah. Yeah. So we have to love ourselves enough to put up the boundaries, to stand in our ground, to stand in our power, so that we can go in what the experience that is for us. But really what this energy is about, it's about really opening up your energy so that you can start receiving that which is coming in for you. So when that new person shows up, you have space in your life for them. When that new person shows up, you're not carrying any baggage that's going to hold you back from having that beneficial experience. So really right now, I would say if you're alone and you're kind of waiting, work on the forgiveness, work on the trauma that was created in that experience so that you can be ready and willing and ready to go when that new person shows up. Yeah, once you make room and the right people, situations will come in. Yeah, you do have to open that door. And sometimes it's really hard to open that door, especially when your door has had somebody else coming through it, right? So, all right, let's see what the angel guide has to go for advice to complement this message. We're going to get a couple. We're going to take a couple. Yeah, because it's all about coming in connection with yourself, your higher self, Mother, Father, God. This is all about you coming into connection with your divinity. This is all about you coming into connection with your higher self in a way that you can really feel, hear, see, and know spirit and know the nudges and the next steps to take. How do you know who is right and who isn't, and what role they play in your life, friend or lover? Should I follow the advice? I'm not really sure what those words are, Jess, but what I'm going to say is, how do you know who's right and who isn't? You feel it. Your gut is telling you, yes, this is the right person, or no, this is not the right person. And sometimes it's a subtle feeling, so you have to really get quiet. You have to get grounded to be able to get into your solar plexus chakra and be like, okay, how does this feel? How does this person feel? And am I resonating with what they say? Are their words coming through as being true? So if there's any kind of twinge, if there's any kind of uncomfortableness, if there's any kind of prick of energy, there's something there. There's something there that's not a fit, right? So you really, really, really want to. Oh, like hell yes versus a no. Exactly. And a maybe is a no. Maybe in the future. That's a no right now. Maybe they'll change. That's a no. So if it's not a hell yes, then that's not your person, because your higher self is going to tell you when it's a hell yes. Yeah, because when our heart and our head are warring, we have to get down into our heart and we have to shut the head up. We have to shut it up. You have to feel it. You have to feel it in your solar plexus. You have to feel it in your heart. Your spirit guide, your higher self is always telling you what is right for you. So definitely allowing the signs and reminders. Allow the signs and reminders. And so when you're waiting for that hell yes, or you've gotten the hell yes and you're still letting that ego get in your head, ask spirit for a sign or a reminder. They'll bring it to you. They'll bring it to you. Perfect, Jessica. Perfect. Yeah, so keep asking for the signs and reminders, because your spirit guide, your higher self is always going, we've got you. We've got you. We're holding you. We're holding you. And you just need to trust us. You just need to trust us. And so I appreciate the conversation, guys. I really do, because this is where I'm going. This is where I'm going the rest of this year. We're going to be teaching. We're going to be teaching intuitive guidance. We're going to be teaching the evidential medium course, because I want to be able to help all of you who want to get into connection with spirit to be able to, because you all are able. I'm going to say that again. Yes, you are all able. If you are finding me, because I'm putting out the intention that who needs me finds me, if you're finding me, then you are biologically hardwired to get into connection with spirit. Now it's about tapping into the biology and transforming that into the spiritual. And that's what my classes do. It helps you to learn how to use breath work, how to use meditation, how to connect, practicing it, and tapping in, tuning on, turning on, like Abraham says. So that's where we're going. That's where we're going. And so if you're feeling like you can't get out of your own way because you've got shadow work in the way, then get a hold of me so that we can get you on a healing journey, tapping into your higher vibrational frequencies through IET, asking the archangels to come into your energy field and really helping you to release those traumas and dramas and integrating those higher frequencies so that you can really get into connection with spirit in the way that's going to inform your purpose, because we're all here with a purpose, right? So, Thomas, Jessica Wells, yes, a hell yes. Yes is the only yes. You'll feel it. Remember, they have a choice too. That becomes a challenge too. They could want the opposite, and then it comes back to the earlier messages. It may become time to open a new door if they can't make the choice that aligns with your choice. Yeah. And this is hard stuff because we want what we want. We're human, right? We have human nature. We want what we want. And especially when someone is saying, maybe the right things, maybe they're saying the right things, maybe they're, coming through and trying to be that person for you, but in your gut, they're not there yet. Or they may be deceiving you in some way and you're not sure how, you just know you can feel it. You gotta trust that. You do. You really, really do. So that is really what's going on with spirit today. So I'm going to leave it right there, I think. So if you want to work with me, please download my app, Spaces by Wix, and then use the link to get the Guidance 311 page right on your home screen. And then you can always go to guidance311.com if you want to. You can always get me at guidance311.com. So guys, those are the two quick, easy, sneezy peasy ways to get a hold of me. So have a beautiful rest of your weekend. Be looking for the pick a card reveal for the solar eclipse that we're having tomorrow. That will be coming tomorrow. And then on a Sunday, you'll get the reveal for the weekend card that is in the Guidance 411 group. And if you're not a part of that, please go and request to join. You're very welcome, Thomas. You're very welcome, everyone. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Set an intention for your weekend. My intention for my weekend is that everything is going to flow in grace and ease. All right, guys, have a beautiful day. Sending you so many blessings, so much love, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.